Well, there's a light at the end of the tunnel for several industries hit hard by pandemic restrictions and lockdowns. And today, preparations begin for the next phase of recovery and reopening. We go live now to our Shauna Hunt with more on that story tonight. Shauna.
And that's right, Melissa. So we now have a clear picture as to how pandemic life will end here in Ontario. And it all begins with restaurants, gyms, and other proof of vaccination businesses preparing to, operate at full capacity. Tonight, we take a look at the hiring scramble and find out how residents feel about the lifting of public health measures. Are you ready to sit in a crowded restaurant again?
I'll have to see. It'll depend.
While some are wary about the next steps, others are ready to start getting back to a more normal life. Are you ready to move on? Do you feel safe moving on?
I personally am. Yeah, I think we're ready. I think we just got to be sensible, and I think it'll be great.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You said yes.
Yes, we are so happy to see people now.
After turning customers away for nearly 2 years because of rolling closures and restrictions, the self-care, fitness, and hospitality industries are about to get a desperately needed boost. For the first time since the pandemic began, Dimmy's here in Yorkville is preparing for a full house.
As of Monday, we can go back to 80 people, so those other 40 people make a big deal for us.
Is this going to help you survive the winter?
Tremendously. We actually, if this wasn't going to happen, I wasn't sure how we were going to get through this winter.
But challenges are still ahead as staffing shortages continue to be a hurdle, especially for restaurants. How many staff are you short?
About 12.
You're short 12 people?
Yeah, that's a lot of staff for a little place like this. Family and friends. I have some family members that when we work, we do the work for like 3 people each.
Here's a look at the timeline for the lifting of public health measures. As of Monday, restaurants, gyms, salons, museums, galleries, casinos, and other proof of vaccination businesses can operate at full capacity. By mid-November, wedding receptions and nightclubs will be added to the list. On January 17th, the vaccine certificate system could come to an end, and by the end of March, masks may no longer be required. What does that mean for a business like yours?
Well, it's an exhale for sure, and we're seeing some of the light. We've been through a lot. We're really looking forward to, lifting people up again in person.
Now, some members of the medical community are blasting the Ford government for giving an end date to the vaccine certificate program, saying it will be counterproductive and will only slow the rate of immunization. Now, the premier does say that the next steps will be data-driven and can be put on hold at a moment's notice.